Welcome back to the channel. Today we're opening another Bloomburrow Commander deck, but this time, Family Matters. Alright, so as I said in the intro, today we're opening a Bloomburrow Commander deck. Now this one is a very special one. Do you guys know why? Because this is my wife's first ever Commander deck. Say hi.
Hello.
There she is. I already have mine. You guys have seen me unbox my Squirreled Away deck a couple weeks ago at this point. And since we started playing Magic, my wife's been kind of playing with a mix of whatever we had. And then she started getting upset at losing. So she decided she wanted to buy herself her own Commander deck. So now it's official. My wife likes Magic the Gathering. And she got herself her first deck. Are you excited to play this?
Yes.
Yes, so she's been playing a blue and red deck, which is just like I said, a mix of all the cards we already have. But this is her first ever official pre-made deck. It's a blue, red, and white deck. It's called Family Matters, and it's an Offspring and Go Wide deck. We're going to open it up, see what comes inside, if it's any different from the one that I bought, and then look at some of the cards. We're not going to look at all of them, but just generally speaking, we're looking at some of them here. This one's legendary creature, which is the commander, is Zinnia. I hope I said that right. Valley's Voice. We're going to open it up, see what's inside. Now, as always, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe because we're going to be doing a lot of unboxing of commander decks and card packs and a bunch of other stuff. Actually, little spoiler for everybody, my next video is me talking about my experience about Magic the Gathering, what I like and dislike about playing the game. So make sure to subscribe because that's going to be the next video that's going to go live on this channel. And then in a week or two, I'm going to do a different kind of video as well that's not unboxing, but I'm going to keep that a surprise for the future. Okay, shall we get started?
Let's do it.
Let's open up Family Matters. So I really like that every box here, they open up from the bottom, which is quite nice. We're going to see here what's inside. Hopefully, you get some good stuff. Box is empty. There we go. Here's everything. I've also realized, I don't know if you guys know this, it's really hard to look at the camera and look at this camera and then also look at the cards all at the same time. So I'm trying my best here to not mix everything up. So we got something here. Let's see what's inside of this. This is now empty. Okay, so we got a sample pack, which do you want me to open it or do you want to open this one? Okay, I'll open it. This comes with 2 cards, I think, and it's just an example of what you can find in a collector box. So we're going to open this at the end here. We've got the box. I'll let my wife build this and I'll show it on camera. But this box is basically meant to store your cards in it. One of the cool things about these boxes, because I did get one of mine, they do fit all of your 100 cards of your commander deck, even when they're sleeved, which is quite nice. So my wife's going to probably use this to keep her deck in it so that whenever we play, you just grab this box and then your whole deck is ready to go. So I'll let her build that for us. As always, we got the really, absolutely lame tokens here. That I'm just moving the deck out of the way. But we do get the lame... What is this? Oh, is this just a... Oh, it's a poster. It's a poster. Okay, cool. So these are the posters. We got one last time as well. Poster of Zinnia. On the side here has a little bit of a description about the character, and on the back of it kind of has a explanation on how you should expect to play the deck and the rules of Commander. So let's real quickly read how is this deck supposed to be played. It's going to help my wife understand it better. Congratulations, it's a 1/1 token. Zinnia swoops in, bringing a colorful menagerie of offspring with them. Each of your creature spells are granted the new offspring mechanic, allowing you to double up on powerful enter the battlefield effects and swarm the board with birds, bunnies, and bushwags. You name it. Show the table how powerful a creature with only 1 power can be. So your deck is basically just a lot of 1/1s, but you're going to get stronger with it. So we'll kind of look at what that means. Oh, the box is ready. That was very quick. Thank you for that. So let's, we'll put this away. This is going to go in our little storage box that we have. Cool little poster. This is the box once it's been built. Voila. Pretty simple here, but it does the job, you know? It's not perfect, but it does its job. It keeps the cards put away and all that. All right, now let's look at all these absolutely terrible tokens that come with it. These are one of my least favorite things about the game is how trash the tokens that you get. As you guys can see, like if I'll pop one here, and already you can see, look at these. These are such the worst quality ever for tokens. I wish they gave us some better stuff. But yeah, there you go. We have 2 over here. A couple on the side there, and that's pretty much it. I'll let my wife pop these out. Now, Mel, do you want us to open the pack first or the deck of cards first?
Let's do the pack.
The pack here?
Yeah.
All right, let's do that. So here we go. Let's see what cool 2 cards we get in here. Now, I will say, if you guys are ever looking to start playing Magic the Gathering, Commander decks are the way to go, in my opinion. They are a lot of value for their prices, and if you're someone who wants to just play the game and not necessarily worry about having to keep up, monetize, like, competitively, Commander's the way to go. That's what I've learned so far. Are we ready to see what we got?
Yep.
Let's flip it open. Amazing.
No.
That's what you get today. No, so let's move that out of the way. We got Valley Rotcaller. It's a black card, so you can't play it in your deck. It has Menace. Whenever Valley Rotcaller attacks, each opponent loses X life, and you gain X life, where X is the number of other squirrels, bats, lizards, and rats you control. This is a great card for my deck.
Yeah, well, that's not fun.
So you will not be able to play much with that, but I will definitely be able to play with it. And then you got, ooh, this is a new one.
What is this?
Bone Cache Overseer, another black card that you can't use.
Oh,
It's a Squirrel Warlock. This is our first time getting this one. You can tap it and pay 1 life to draw a card. Activate only if 3 or more cards left your graveyard this turn. If you sacrifice a food, or if you sacrifice a food. That's actually not that great. There's too many ifs on it, but it's a cheap card, so
I want my money back.
she wants a refund. She got 2 black cards here in the collector pack with a deck that is blue, red, and white, so she can't use any of them. Now, let's look at the actual deck. Now, again, we're not going to go through the whole deck and all of it because this video will take forever. But what we are going to do is I'm just going to give you guys a general breakdown of what a Commander deck looks like, and we'll look at the main cards of this deck. If I can find where to open this pack. Normally, it's like on the side here. Aha, found it. There we go. Here we go. Let's see what fun cards we get in this Commander deck. Are you okay? Did you fall? You almost fell? Okay, so let me just split these up real quickly because this is a lot of cards to hold in one. Yeah. I'm splitting them up. So I think, if I got this correctly, this is just a reference card. So it's just to remind you how to play the game and some of the formats of the game. Ooh, okay, some tokens here. So we'll just split these up. There we go. This is what I wanted. So, super quick, you have a couple tokens. They're all double-sided as always. Human, soldier, rabbits, storm crows, Phyrexian golem. Geez, that's pretty cool. A spirit, a goblin, and an illusion. And then on the other side of them all, let's look at here. Another goblin, thopter, fairy, a bird, a frog lizard, which actually looks pretty cool here, a gate instigator, and treasure, soldier, and citizen. So these are all just the usual tokens. They're just going to go in our token pile with everyone else that we can share. Then over here, you got the lands. So this is all the lands that it comes with. So you can see here, you have a couple of them that are all unique, like the unique ones that are dual colored. So this one, Glacial Fortress, enters tap unless you already control a plane or an island. And when you use it, you gain a blue or a white. Same thing here. You can use it as a colorless or as a blue or white. Deals 1 but you have to take a damage to do that. Then we've got this one, which is Temple of Enlightenment. Enters tap. When Temple of Enlightenment enters, scry 1, and then you can tap it to use blue or white again. This one, Castle at Ardenvale, enters tap unless you already control a plane, and then it also you can tap it for white, or you can spend to create a white human creature token. So there you go. These are just the usual stuff. This one is either blue or red. This one's also colorless, or you can spend and tap for 2 of each. Well, that's pretty cool. Then you've got the Exotic Art Orchard. I think this one comes in all of them because I have this one in my deck as well. You can tap it to any color of your commander. And then Clifftop Retreat, Shivan Reef. So a lot of dual colors, which is quite cool for your deck because you have 3 colors in the deck instead of 2. A lot of these are going to help you try and mix and match all the colors, which is really fun. And then these are, I don't know why these are here. Enchantment Creature Dog. Okay. Angel Cleric. These are really nice art. I don't know if you guys can see that. Look at that dog. There it is. I'm trying to get it in a focus for you guys. Path to Exile. Oh, these are all your instant abilities. Instants. Okay, so these are not your lands. Interesting. Okay, they kind of separated them. So instantry, sorcery, legendary creature here. A lot of that stuff. Your artifacts. These are all stuff that you can kind of equip. I'm trying to go. If anyone wants to look at it more in detail, just pause. Oh, the Soul Ring is really good. Just pause the video. You guys can look at the cards. I'll kind of slowly show them. And more lands. I don't know why they mixed them up like that. So I'll put those on the side. But here are your lands. You got another one here. Sacrifice, Terramorphic Expanse. Search your library for a basic land card. Put it on the battlefield. And then shuffle your deck. More lands here. So there's a lot of lands in this deck. And they're all very unique. How many of the... There it is. Okay, here are your basics. You don't have many... That's also not one. You don't have a lot of basics in this one, actually, now that I see it. Wow, you only have 4 basic mountains, 4 basic islands, and then 5 basic plains. But everything else are like... You have this whole pack of unique lands, which is really fun, because I feel like this means that you're going to be able to use them for a lot of different things. So the lands in this deck are very unique, which is really fun. I think that's a very different style of doing it. These are all like the artifact stuff and sorceries and instant spells here that we just looked at. But now let's look at actually like the good stuff, you know. Now we're going to look at all your creatures. So first things first. Zinnia Valley's Voice. This is your commander. Legendary creature, Bird Bard. Look at how nice this card looks. It has flying. And it's a 1/3. Zinnia's Valley's Voice gets plus X, so it gets stronger, where X is the number of other creatures you control base power 1. So as you make a bunch of tokens and offsprings, this guy, or a girl, or character, or creature, gets stronger. Every creature, creature spells you cast have offspring too. Yeah, so every creature you have also gain offspring too. So that means that every time you play a card, you can spend an extra 2 mana to make a duplicate of it, a token version of it that has a 1/1. So all of your cards, you can make doubles of them, which is very, very cool with this one. And he only costs 3, but it is 1 of each. So it's going to be a mix of, if you're lucky, you can get him on the board very quickly. If you're unlucky, that could kind of be tough to do. But that's a really, really fun, I think, commander to do. Then we got Arthur, Marigold Knight. This is a really good one. He is a white, a red, a blue, and 2 others. So he's going to be expensive.
He's expensive.
Yeah, but he's a 4/5, and he has haste. So that means as soon as you play him, you can attack. Whenever Arthur and at least one other creature attack, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Return that creature to its owner's hand at the end of combat. So every time you attack, you get an extra attacker.
That's cool.
That is really good. So that's an expensive card, but that's an excellent card to have. Then you've got Elspeth, Sun's Champion. This is your legendary Planeswalker. Look at how sexy this card is.
It's so cute.
Yeah, that's a really, really good card. 2 whites and then 4 colorless. He comes out with 4. He gets +1 to create 3 white, 1/1 white soldier creature tokens. That's really good. So you increase him and you add 3 soldiers on the board. So that means that if you have Elspeth, I hope I said that right, and Zinnia on the board, this guy will add 3 tokens that are 1/1s, and then that means this one is now automatically a 4/3 because he gets +1 for everyone that he adds.
I'm gonna win.
This is a really good deck here. You can do -3 to destroy all creatures with power 4 or greater. Damn. So you can just clean the board, and it won't kill yours because yours are all like offspring, so they're all very weak. So you can end up destroying, like, one of our friends has a deck that just builds this one unstoppable card. This can just instantly just kill that one card, which is quite nice. And -7, so if you end up creating this 3 times and you get this up to 7, you get an emblem with creatures you control get +2/+2 and have flying. So every single thing that you have gets +2 attack, +2 defense, and they all have flying. That is a very, very good card. So those are your 3 main cards of this deck. Your legendary Planeswalker, your legendary creature, and your commander. Very cool. I really like the combos that they can do here. And then we're going to slowly look at the rest of the cards here. If there's any of them that you want to pause on, let me know. You got Jazal Goldmane, a 4/4, first strike. And of course, they all have offspring, so you can make a second one of these. And you can spend a lot attacking creatures you control, get XX until end of turn, where X is the number of attacking creatures. Wow, so the more you attack with, they all get stronger. Very cool card there. Martial Coup, sorcery card there. Storm Souls, Selfless Spirit, Jackrabbit, we've seen that one before. That's a cool card. Murmuration, Blade Splicer. Oh, that's a really cool card too. Whenever he enters, create a 3/3 colorless Phyrexian Golem artifact creature token. So if you play this one, for example, You play this as a 1/1. You get a 3/3 colorless one. If you do Offspring, you get another version of this that's also 1/1, and then you get another colorless 3/3. So you end up adding 4 cards on the board for the cost of 3, 4, 5. Because it's these 3 plus Offspring 2. That's insane. And because they're all 1/1, this one gets stronger as well. These combos are going to be insane if you can pull them off with this. This is a really fun deck. Loyal Warhound. Look at that. It's a dog. It has Vigilance. When he enters, if an opponent controls more lands than you, search your library for a basic plains card, put it on the battlefield tapped. So for example, this one, it costs a white and a 1. So if you play this one, you'll get potentially another land. So you'll have more mana for the future. And then if you make an Offspring, you can get another land. So you can catch up on, like, if you're not pulling a lot of lands. That's really exciting. Restoration Angel here. Look at that. Oh,
Whoa.
wow, I've never seen this before. It's like
That's
on the
different.
side, Dusk and Dawn. So I don't know how these cards work. I'm not going to learn today. We'll find out later. Boss's Chauffeur. There you go. Angel of Ruins. We're also on the white cards here. Sun Titan. Oh, there we go. These are all white. So I'll put that pile over here on the side. Just like that. And now we're into the blue pile. Polywog Prodigy. We've seen this card before. Very good card. We know it's good. Fortune's Teller. Aether's Chandler. Pull from Tomorrow. What does this do? Instant. Draw cards, then discard a card. Oh, you can choose how many cards you want. That's a good. We've seen a card like that before. Shield Broker. Stolen by the Fae. Not a lot of creatures so far. Oh, there they are. Bident of Thassa. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. Nice. Curiosity Crafter. And those are... Oh, so that's it for blue. And then these are all the reds. And then I'll double check with these ones and we'll go through it here. Siege Gang Command. I like that. That's a cool card. The Goblin. When he enters, create a 3/1/1 red goblin creature tokens. Okay, hold up now. So this is a late game combo because it's very expensive. This is 2 reds and then 3. So that costs 5. If you have Offspring, so 7. For 7, you'll get 2 of these guys of 2/2 and 6 red goblins of 1/1.
Yeah.
That is insane. Devilish Valet. Echoing Assault. Oh, look at that one.
He's so cute.
That's a cute one. He costs 5? Jesus, what is... Oh, it's an enchantment. Creature tokens you control have Menace. Oh my god. So all of your creature tokens, whenever you attack with them, people have to use 2 cards to defend. That's really good too. Very, very cool. This seems like a really good mix of high cost and low cost cards that can do a lot. Inferno Titan. Look at that one. Gets +1/+0 until end of turn if you spend a red. Whenever he enters or attacks, it deals 3 damage divided as you choose among 1, 2, or 3 targets. And it's a 6/6. Amazing. Sorcery card here. This is dual color. Rapid Augmenter is a dual color. And then a couple artifacts there. These are all the reds. So I'm just going to go through. So these were all the lands, right? So all the lands, I just want to kind of divide your deck into the colors just to kind of get an idea. So these are our artifacts here. That's white. Just to give us an idea of like how heavy one or the other versions are. These are all blue. That's a red. That's a mixed color. So I'll put them somewhere else. I guess the mixed color over here. Artifacts. These are all artifacts. Okay, so you can see here. This is the amount of cards that you get in this deck that are artifacts, enchantments, or anything that's like colorless. And then you got one that's like dual color there. There's probably another one somewhere here. You've got your 3 main cards. You've got I feel like a much bigger pile of white. You get a medium pile of blue. Let's compare with the red here. And then definitely red is the least amount of cards you got in there. So that's the blue, that's the red, and that's the white. So it's a way more white-focused deck, which is what you wanted.
Yeah.
And then, but you still got a good mix there of the other colors. And that, everybody, is the end of this video. What do you guys think of... Oh, I just noticed this is... I thought it was blurry on the camera, but that's the card being weird. Sorry, I got distracted. That's the end of the unboxing of the Commander deck from Bloomburrow, which is the Family Matters. Let me know what you guys think of it. If you're excited, is this a deck that you think is going to be fun? Have you played with this and you have ideas in the combos? Let us know in the comments for my wife as well. Are you excited to try this deck?
I am super excited.
This seems like a really good deck. But that's the end. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, comment what you think. Give this video a thumbs up. It always helps the YouTube algorithm for whatever reason. And have a good rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.